Coffee coming out. Pyro, not double teamed. Instead, it's Coffee that gets double teamed. So again, you know, this kind of goes back to, I think, one of the things that really helped out the red team earlier.
Nice.
EG is just not sending in solid 2-man-0.
Well, that being said, still just a one-cap game, and Coffee Bean's pulling out some amazing rails in order to shut down the flag carrier. 2's doing just as well, but he's going to be stuck there in the Mega Health platform, and that LG's just going to tickle him until he goes down.
Yeah, but again, it's Clamp and Coffee having to pour resources into killing too. So, you know, I do see that as, you know, he who touches the flag most consistently and and also can really pressure the defender. And here we go, ID getting stuffed into the wall, actually by a teammate. Will go down, but we have a potential grab by Coffee. Using a med kit, will tie it up.
Wow.
Here's KGB for a regen run. Back to his own base before he goes out. He's pretty much a fresh spawn.
And this time Coffee Beans doing his own thing actually made it work out. Shaft from behind did help that, and actually more than the shaft, just the body blockage there, keeping the enemy from getting anywhere near him. That really assisted that run.
KGB's just used LG to knock ID off and out, and he's got a really solid stat coming in on this run. And there is 2, I think maybe 3 great rockets. SDA making an exit. Nice distraction with the regen. ID catches him though. Down he goes. Now KGB gonna make his own exit. And actually he gets shafted from the face. Wow, Coffee was plowing lightning into the carrier's, like, scalp. That was pretty impressive from above. So apparently Coffee Beans craps lightning. Doing a little Zeus maneuver. I like it.
Eat lightning shit then. Alright, so Viju now making a stab into the red base. Seeming pretty quiet, and he's actually looking for the right position of entry and soaking in his enemies. Wow.
Ouch.
He didn't get very far, but I did like the
Ouch.
fact that he was drawing in his opponents. Oh wow, nice MG off the spawn there.
Yeah, let's call it out. Viju's rocking a 60% rail. And Pyro got totally lost. Viju's like, hi! Say hello to my shaft up your ass. Fortunately, KGB is there to duck and cover and get that flag back. So 3 and 3. Gonna watch SDA. We got regen in 3. SDA is trying to cover for it as a fresh spawn with an LG. ID. Gonna go on a flag run though. Nice plasma climb for that mega. So here's his exit.
Yeah,
nice use of med kit.
Is good. He's up the shaft, left with 5 health after coming up there, and he went back for more. He went for the shotgun kill, but KGB had the, he had regen, he had LG ready for it. I don't know, with the time window involved there was a moment of hesitation there.
Yeah, and great move there by KGB to wait on that return, because as you can see, he came in and cleaned up, but there was definitely a lot of threat at the flag return position. So ID now gonna take care of SDA, double back for a 50. And here's his exit. Not gonna be much of one as he gets pulled apart again by SDA fresh spawn with the shotgun. ID now going across the center, and great movement there, folks. That takes practice and fancy footwork, because that is how you get across that center. I mean, most players, we see them rub up against the walls a little bit and it slows them down just a little bit. Not ID. That dude is fucking amazing, folks. So let's watch Viju back to back, and we're about to see EG in the final 3 minutes of this game lock it down with a 2-cap lead potentially if he can get past KGB. Double teamed, and Viju not able to back into it. Clamp okay, able to grab the flag, and he will not get it home though. Coffee is going to get the grab and the return. That is cap number 5 for EG plus some coffee. And I think a lot of people were maybe concerned that Coffee wouldn't stack up to his counterparts on the blue team, but apparently there's no need to take a coffee break. He's in the right place at the right time for at least 2 caps.
He was indeed. And what is up with ID trying to get these caps with like really, really low amounts of health? He had 7 going across mid there. I was hoping that shaft coming up from behind was from a teammate. Not that time.
So EG locks it down. Potentially,
oh, wow.
They might even get this other one. Let's see. Yes, Clamp is going to cap it. That's number 6. So things have turned around, ladies and gentlemen. And blue team, which is pretty much EG plus Coffee, will win this thing by 3. Although I might be a little bit premature because Coffee and Clamp are moving in on O. KGB goes down. We got a triple team.
All 3 of them are there. What was it you were saying earlier before about not seeing the multi-man pushes?
Yeah, they fixed it. They fixed it.
Yeah. But we could be seeing a momentary mutual grab here. There's going to be a lot of action on top of ID, though. Pyro might be relatively by himself here as we see this kind of mutual trade-off here. Nope, ID's going to go down. But is Pyro going to be able to get the grab? Nope, not before Clamp gets it first. And moving out on top of mid, 38 health, 40 armor, RJ across, but 2's LG is going to shut him down.
Both flags returned at the very end there, so that was a great matchup, 6-3. So again, the teams were Clamp OK, Coffee Beans, ID, and VG on blue. And if we go and take a look at red, it was Pyro, KGB, SDA, and 2. Had a nice lead by the red team at the very beginning of that, but they weren't able to hang on to it.
Alright, well with that, I might be taking my leave for the night.
Alright.
Making sure I do something productive today. But it's a pleasure as always, Greased, and, well, everybody else, I think you have a lot more really great, and, you know, these are pugs, say what you want, but players of this caliber go head-to-head, sparks are gonna fly, so this is Jahar saying good night, and I hand the rest of the show over to Greased. Even though this is in the first place. See you later.
Take care. This is pretty ridiculous. We're looking at EG plus 2. Does anyone think that that's stoppable? Especially when 2 of the EG are VG and ID? Part of me is wondering if we're going to see our first blowout of the night. Just wondering. TGM, do you think that red team's going to be able to handle the likes of EG plus 2?
Negative. I don't think.
I mean,
I think this is going to be a blowout of epic proportions.
Yeah. It just seems to me like it's just ridiculously lopsided right now. Who was picking for red?
That's kind of how a lot of quick pickups go.
But who is picking for red, though?
Say hello, special guest. Hello, sup now?
Sup now?
What's up, dude?
Not much, man. Just came to chat with you guys.
Sweet. Well, welcome.
I think I might be a little lagged on the gameplay though, because I'm watching live on the broadcast.
Oh yeah, you'll probably be like 2 minutes behind, just as a heads up. Here we go. Going live in 3, 2, and 1. This is yet another Monday night CTF pickup, and we're gonna watch something other than Pyro out of the gate. We're gonna watch 2 out of the gate as he goes Plasma and sprays all over both Pyro and Coffee Beans. Coffee and Pyro both survive, but it was pretty painful to watch from 2's end. Let's watch Kings. Wow. A lot of plasma missed there. Unexpected. Kings across center has no weapons, so he's down to 14 health. Not very tasty. Those rails are. 2 gets double teamed though. Coffee again shows up, and I wonder if he's still working with Pyro. That'd be pretty funny if they're still together. Attached at the hip. ID trying to do a little crouch action. Coffee just puts a rocket right in his face. So a lot of back and forth in the center right now, and it looks like Coffee has already timed, and he's able to grab it before he gets double teamed. But again, ID and 2 are pretty weak.
I'm really liking the flow of this game so far.
Yeah. It's a lot of back and forth. Finally a touch, and it's Coffee. But he gets railed as he attempts the jumps from torch to ledge. So that'll basically return things back. You know what I'm loving? Actually,